What's up, guys? It's King Productions here, back at it again with another video. Today, we're going to be doing a Captain America style video here today, and I'm going to go over certain styles out of the armories, or should I say, the halls of Captain America. Now, let's get started and start with the first suit. We're going to skid off and start off with the basically the main 616 universe suit. This is it right here. Now, just gonna break down what styles that you need for from head to feet, and then the shield, and then obviously the shield on the back as well too. Yeah, so let's get into it. So, what you're gonna need for the headpiece for this is gonna be Speedster's cowl. You get this at the marketplace on the styles area. This is actually by far the only and best headpiece for Captain America. You know, I mean, there is no substitute if you're trying to do this. If you're making Captain America, obviously you need to get the headpiece, which is going to be the Speedster style, which is the Speedster's cowl. Okay. Now with the shoulders that I am rocking with currently is going to be the Batman Beyond shoulders, or should I say Beyond High Tech. Uh, yeah, you probably might not see it because of the material, but I have it blended in with the chest piece. Now, another shoulders that you can use, and I've seen several Captain America have used this before, is actually the Reborn shoulders. I can't show it because I don't have it, but as you guys are probably aware of, like the Reborn shoulders is actually like a necklace that shows the symbol or whatever it's emblem that you have that is going to pop up on there. So if you do have that, you can use that. I don't have it. I could probably get it from my Captain America soon, but as of right now, just focusing on getting, just focusing on rocking without it. So unfortunately, but it is what it is. And yeah. Um, for the back is actually going to be the Champions of Themyscira shield. Now, I believe you get this from, I think there's a code. I'm not too sure if you get it from the code for Wonder Woman's Day or you get this from the Wonder Woman's Day event. Now, I forgot how to get it because it's been a while since I was able to get it. I think I unlocked it during the time when they unleashed the Wonder Woman's Day stuff. So I would say by far, um, I'll say by far, it's really hard for me to say, but yeah, this is probably the only best, I would say, a best at most back piece to get for Captain America. Only best. Just can't remember where to get it from. Okay. Moving on with the chest piece. It's going to be the. I know it's a Deathstroke. I'm trying to. It's the Deathstroke. Yeah, there we go. So it's the Deathstroke chest piece. So this is by far the best chest piece for Captain America. If you're trying to make his comic book style, um, this is by far the best chest piece. If you're doing a comic book version, or should I say, like if you're trying to do like Ultimate Alliance 2, which I will show that as well. Um, this will also be the best chess piece. Same thing with his ultimate, best chess piece for Captain America, if any comic book or a certain video game adaptation for him. Okay. Now for the hands, you can use different wide variety of hands. Currently, I am rocking with the Black Hawk. I feel like the gloves from the comic books, it kind of like resembles a little bit more with this one. Another one that you can use as well, not this one. Oh goodness, I can't believe. It's where is it? I know it's not these. Yeah, you can use the Bostonian brand, which you can get this from Cursed Gotham. No, I think it's Justice League Dark. It's Justice League Dark. I believe Cursed, not Cursed Gotham. I forgot which one it was, but it's the one where you fight Gentleman Ghost. I'm just letting you know, I completely forgot. I have not been paying attention. But if you do remember, just head down in the comments down below. If you don't have any of that, you can use this one. Um, I use these gloves for a completely different style. I don't use them for this one, for the main 616. Or let me see. It's not the Buckaroo. Oh yeah, the Bandito. So yeah, you can also use the Bandito. This will probably be another. I would say this would probably be. I would say the Black Hawk or the Bandito is the best, in my honest opinion. You can use the Bostonian brand. I mean, it does look good. I originally used this before for this suit, but then I eventually decided to use the Black Hawk instead. I feel like this looks a lot more better. Or you could just use the Bandito, which you can also get from the marketplace as well. All right. Now for the waist, I'm currently using paramilitary. Not the classic one, not the classic paramilitary. Um, this one is by far better, in my honest opinion. You can. I use this one as well too. Before then, I used to have. Hold on, let me see. It's the Checkmate Informant. So with this one as well, I originally had the belt like this before, because either way, like both does work well with cap. You can use this one, or you can use the paramilitary one, whatever you guys prefer to choose. Um, I just did this one. I feel like both are literally comic accurate. He did rock with both of these type of belt styles. I think this was probably more like the '90s kind of like giving. And this one and the belt that I use with the paramilitary kind of like resembles more like the current comic books right now. But either way, both belts does work well. Now for the legs, currently am using the scuba legs. I'm currently using the scuba legs. You pretty much get this in the marketplace during the summer event when they drop everything that's summer related, which is like the scuba outfit, the the sailor outfit, whatever. You can get that. Or if you don't have the scuba legs, there is a substitute that you can use, which is the Thrall of Ekron. The Thrall of Ekron, you could definitely use this as well if you don't have the scuba legs, or probably sixth dimension Kryptonian. This can also work as well too. But if you're trying to do that, I would just say highly recommend getting the Thrall of Ekron legs. I used to rock with this before, but then I decided went with the scuba legs instead. And then for the um, feet that I'm currently rocking with is the clean cuffed. Um, there is the classic version. Um, I don't recommend that one. I think this one is way more better. Especially with like I did a Superman style video as well too, which is the with the classic, no, not the classic, but it's like the tall, with the tall clean trim. How they like a whole better version instead of like the classic version of it. Like this is the classic clean cuffed right here, and this is the better version that they like the kind of say like the revamp version of it. So I'm currently rocking with the revamp version right now. But if you don't have this, which you can get it as well too, there's another option that you can rock with as well. It's gonna actually be the what's it called? The Bloodbath. Now, this also works well with Captain America as well too. Like this 100% works well with Captain America. So both shoes works well. Whatever you guys prefer to choose. If you want to rock with this one, you can rock with this one. If you want to rock with this, you can also rock with this. Both actually works 100% well. Okay. And obviously, you know, hairstyle that I currently am using is actually the Atlantean Emperor. Hold on, let me just take off the real quick. Yeah, so this is the Atlantean Emperor headpiece. Now, by far, this is what I would say. This is by far the best hair piece for sorry, language, but yeah, this is the best hairpiece for Captain America. I think in general, in my honest opinion. Um, in general, in my honest opinion, both hairstyles, like this is probably like the number one best hairstyle for Steve Rogers. If you're trying to do the MCU version, highly recommend that. If you want to do the comic book version, this also works as well too. Um, Another hairstyle that could possibly might work. You can also rock with this as well too for his comic book outfit as well. Or if you want to do the MCU as well too, you can still rock with this as well. But to me, if you guys want to look, to me, I say my honest opinion. If you want to be more accurate to the character, I would say this is probably the best hairpiece in my honest opinion for Steve, and really looks amazing for the MCU as well too. All right, and of course with the shield, um, get the Shin Brass shield. Um, I would say this is probably by far the best shield. On my honest opinion, this is like probably like the only best shield for Captain America as well too. And this is how I set it up actually, as on the shield, so that it can make it look more like Captain America's shield. I know that some people will put like the blue in the inside, leave the white on the emblem, and then to me it does go a little bit off in my honest opinion. I have seen this several times. So if you guys are out there watching my video, and if you guys do have a Captain America, do it like this. This is the color slot, how it looks like. This is what it is. So that way you guys can have the shield to look like, okay, this is actually Captain America's shield within the comic books, within the movies, anything like that. Um, you pretty much get this if you do have the shield. If you create your character, if you start off with shield, pretty much you're gonna get this emblem. Not this emblem, but this shield. Now with the emblem, the commander is called the Commander Steel. Hold on, let me put this here. It's actually called the Commander Steel. So I believe you get this from the JSA capsule. I think it's the one with the green Alan Scott armored suit. I think you get it from there, but you can also get it from, but you pretty much get this from Booster Gold. But if you go on the, I forgot what it was called. It was like a Green Lantern one, but this is where you get this from. Is this one. It's going to be called the Commander Steel emblem. Okay. Now, that was the that was this one right here. All the suits are pretty much exactly the same. Um, Before I even touch base on like these ones as well too, I probably might do like three or four. I'm just gonna touch base really quick on the Ultimates Alliance one. Now, obviously, this is the Ultimates Alliance suit right here. Now, if you guys haven't known or played Ultimate Alliance, if you do, I do respect that. Um, I have To me, Ultimates Alliance 1 was the best one. I feel like Ultimates Alliance 2, I love that way more than Ultimates Alliance 1, even though Ultimates Alliance 1 does have a lot more characters. Reason why, because I really love the Civil War story. And to me, I feel like it was one of the best stories, in my honest opinion. Better than Civil War 2. I keep on saying in my honest opinion. I'm just saying based on everything on my in my own opinion. You guys can argue with me in the chat as well too. But yeah, just to show you this briefly, real quick. This is just the Ultimates Alliance 2. Pretty much the legs that I am using for this one, of course, it's going to be Bandito. You get this from the marketplace in styles. Obviously, this is the Bloodbat fuse. Currently using the Silent Sentinel, which I keep on, like I said, it's the same DLC where you fight Gentleman Ghost. It's from Dangerously Dark. I think it's called Cursed Gotham. Um, Not too sure what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's called Cursed Gotham. If not, just hit it down in the comments below. You pretty much get that from there. Styles is exactly the same. I think the only difference that I did with this one was just pretty much with the gloves, the shoes, the legs, and the belt. but everything else is completely the same. Again, get this from the marketplace as well too. But the chest piece is exactly the same. Okay, and then now this is the ultimate. I'm just doing comics first, so this is the ultimate suit right here. Um, just to show you a little bit real quick. I don't want to take too much time, but just show you this a little bit quick. This is the ultimate suit. Same chest piece that I use, same headpiece. Only difference is the shoulders, which is what I would say is the spindrift. You get this from the Star DLC. Um, yeah, I mean, it's not red in the inside. I'm sorry to hear that, but this is the ultimate. This is the only thing closest to it. Currently with this one, I'm rocking with the Absolute Zero legs. Trying to like make it a little bit more different from the 616, so I just try to make it like a little bit more bulkier with the legs. And of course, with the hands and the shoes, well, the hands is going to be the Bright Booster. Pretty much you get this from the um, get this from the Dakota DLC, and then of course you get the Arctic gear. So this is the Arctic gear boots, which I'm currently rocking with this one. And you get this, you get the boots and the legs from the Christmas event. So yeah. Alrighty. Oh, the last two more comics. Just okay, these are literally the last two, and then I'm gonna get to MCU real quick. So, um, of course, this is from the all new, all different, Captain America leading up to Secret Hydra or Secret Empire. So, pretty much different from the other Captain America suits, the other comic book ones. So, for this one, it's going to be um where is it? It's going to be the Herald of Black. So the reason why I went with this one, well, you can use the Elite one as well too. I think there's no difference between the two, but yeah. So obviously, as you guys are probably don't notice that Captain America's cowl is completely different. It's more, it doesn't have like the wingtips to the side, like how the pretty much this takes place in 616. But if you guys read the Captain America comic or read the Secret Empire, you obviously know that the whole suit is completely different. He had a whole completely different shield. So yeah, so that's why I put this headpiece on. This is the best headpiece for this particular style. Um, Shoulders, I'm currently using the Disciple Parallax shoulders, which is also good as well. The chest piece, this is going to be the Monitor Slimline. So where you get this chest piece from, you get this from talking to Dr. Fate with the Destiny tokens. I believe it's just one Destiny token to get the full set, but I would recommend just getting, if you do get it, just get it and then just get the chest piece for it. Now, this chest piece is actually really good for pretty much an MCU style as well too, which you probably might guys see as well. And this is just the best chest piece for this particular style, which is all new, all different. And then the hands I'm currently using is pretty much Gotham Outlaw. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Gotham's Outlaw. If you guys haven't noticed on the gloves, it was kind of like a bit of mixed colors on it as well too. It was brown mixed with blue and red. Um, yeah, so I got this one. You can pretty much get it from House of Legends as well. And then with the belt, I got the Midnight belt. So pretty much his belt was a little bit completely different from his original outfit. So it was more like, so I was just trying to keep, it was more like this. That's why I was just trying to completely keep it different from the other ones, try to make each style unique in its own way. So that's why I rocked with this belt. Pretty much you get this from the Midnight Capsule, which is from Booster Gold. You could get that. You could get the waist for it as well. Um, Legs, obviously, I would say the Bright Booster. Um, To me, these are the best legs if you're trying to do the all new and all different, the all new, all different Captain America, especially the way how the design looks is completely way 10 times better, in my honest opinion. Now, if you don't have these legs, you can use them in Monitor Slimline, but it wouldn't look right in my honest opinion. I don't know how people. I mean, I never seen anyone rock with the Monitor Slimline, but hey, if you do want to rock with it, hey, kudos to you. But I highly recommend getting these legs. Now for the shoes, it's going to be the Shadow Bender shoes. So you pretty much also get this from Dakota as well. Um, I would say this. Um, I, I think this is honestly the best shoes, in my honest opinion, if you're doing this style. I don't think there's nothing else to top that. Um, but if you're using this, probably for sure. If you don't have this one, probably you could use the Two Face Clown, which is this one. Then you just have to make it all brown. But yeah, I would say use that. And then when it comes to the shield, you're gonna get the heater shield. This is the best shield for this particular style. So, yeah, I would say you could use this one. And this one is really tough to get because I forgot what mission you had to do to get this one, and it took me a while to grind for it. But I eventually got it, which I succeeded. But yeah, this is pretty much the best shield for this version of Captain America. All right, on with Hydra Cap. Um, well, this one he may look like a damn Power Ranger. uh, yeah, but I try my best doing the best that I can with Hydra Cap. Um, it looks good. I'll say this is closest enough to it as well. But yeah, but I'm not ashamed. But let me break it down. Um, so for the headpiece, this is going to be the Kryptonian General. Pretty much from you can get it from the Kryptonian. I forgot the Kryptonian General capsule, but you can also get it from Booster Gold. So yeah, I think that way it'd be easier for you guys to grab that. For a substitute headpiece, now it's kind of really tricky though. For a substitute because it's it's really hard to choose one because I don't think because it's supposed to be like covering the entire headpiece. I mean, this one could probably work out for sure. Um, no, not this. No, not this. Well, possibly the other. No, I forgot what I used before. This probably could also work out as well too, but just recommend just sticking with the just the Kryptonian general, in my honest opinion. Um, Next with the shoulders. The shoulders that you are going to be using is pretty much the Argus operative. So yeah, I mean it was more like a robotic kind of suit, so I went with this one. Kind of looks like a little bit robotic-ish. I couldn't find any other shoulders to use with this one, but I would say that's the best ones in my honest opinion. If you guys have any other recommendations, be my guest. But yeah. Um, oh, sorry, do not mind the chat. And then for the back piece, I'm currently using the Bombshell Wonder Woman's Aegis shoulders, not shoulders, shield. Where I get this from again is from the same thing with the Champion of Themyscira um back piece. I'm pretty sure there's a code. I'm not too sure what the code is to get the shoulders because I believe I got it through a code, but I can't remember. I literally can't remember it. It's been a while since I had that. Since I had the back piece. But yeah, if you don't have it, then you could flip back and forth with using the either the Champion Themyscira or you can use this one. But I highly recommend this one because to me it's kind of a little bit way better or resembles it a lot more. The chest piece. Now with this one, I would say that this will probably be by far the best chest piece, which is the armored. What is it called? The armored, yeah, armored corpse. Um, Based upon like the design of it, I feel like it kind of resembles a little bit more in the comic as well too. Um, I would say by far I look closely like it, even though it's like a little bit of a mixture of an Iron Man armor, a little bit. But I would say this kind of resembles it from the suit as well. I think another chess piece that you can use with this one is the no, not this, not this, not this, not this. You could definitely use this. I think I was rocking with this before. You can definitely use this one if you don't have that chess piece as a substitute, but highly recommend using the Armored Corpse. And then for the hands, it will be the Disciple of Parallax hands. You could definitely get this one for sure. You could also get this from House of Legends as well too. I don't think there's any substitute for it, but I just left it off at this one because I think this one is kind of a little bit way better. Now with the belt, um, you're gonna get need Total Tool. Um, the Total Tool belt. Uh, you could also use this, and that's another mention too. Completely forgot about it, but you can also use this belt for your MCU style as well too. But this one, by far the best one in my honest opinion, with this one. And then for the legs, it's going to be Pyromaniac, the Pyromaniac legs. I think it was more like a combination of like armored and just a regular kind of like suit for this version of Hydra Captain America. But it's just gonna be pretty much just this only. And then for the legs, and then for the feet is gonna be the it's gonna be the expert marksman. Um, Pretty much you talk to Lady Shiva and the House of Legends, and you get it from there. I forgot how much marks it costs, but it's pretty much a handful of it. And again, same show from all new, all different. All right. Now, last but not least, Endgame, the Endgame suit. All right. Now, this is just pretty much the. I'm just gonna do this real quick because it's. I think I just don't want to just extend it, but it's a little bit too long. But yeah. So this is the gonna be the Endgame suit for Captain America. Um, Pretty much, you know, I just really love the design for it. And then it's completely different with this one. This is my Age of Ultron one. Pretty much the colors were different because this one was a little bit more brighter than the um than the um than the Endgame suit. So I'll break it down on what you need and what to rock with as well. So with the headpiece, pretty much this is going to be the Speed Force headpiece or Speed Force cowl. You get this from the you get this pretty much from the I'm so sorry. Yeah, you get it from the anniversary event. So you pretty much get this from the anniversary event. Um, yeah, you could just get this one. It doesn't matter which one you get. I mean, I think it's pretty much the same thing. Only difference is just the chest piece and everything else. But other than that, this is just pretty much the headpiece that if you try to do MCU Captain America, this is the best headpiece for it. Now with the shoulders, it's going to be Spindrift. It's going to be the Spindrift shoulders. Chest piece is going to be the Monitor Slimline. Now for the hands, it's going to be the Psycho Jester. So you pretty much can get this from you can pretty much get this from the you could from House of Legends or Birds of Prey event. Either or, you can get it from either or. But these are the best gloves to use for MCU Captain America. All right. And then for the leg, No, sorry. For the waist, it's gonna be paramilitary, and then for the legs, it's gonna be the aeronaut legs. So pretty much you get this from the PvP gears. Um, if you don't have this one, highly recommend using the where is it? The I know I just passed by it. The Shadow Bender. I would say highly recommend using the Shadow Bender legs. You could definitely use this. I used this before as well on Cap before. Um, these legs can definitely go good with the MCU style as well, but it's whatever you guys prefer to choose. But to me, I feel like the Aeronaut is better in my honest opinion because it's way more slimmer, but it's way more. It's like it looks like how it is in the MCU. If you guys catch my drift. So yeah. And then lastly, for the boots is going to be the Two-Face Clown boots. So you get this the the Two-Face Clown capsule, or you get this from Booster Gold. Now, if you guys are ever doing like MCU Captain America, if you don't want to do the comic book style whatsoever, if it's up to you. If you guys don't do if you guys don't want to do the comic book, because if you guys like the MCU a lot more, then this is the best shoes to rock with for MCU Captain America in general. So yeah. I don't think there's any to me. I don't think there's any substitute. I see other Captain Americas rocking whatever. I mean, I used to rock with this. This also works around too, but it's a little bit too bulky. So that's why I eventually stick with this one because it looks a lot more like its MCU counterpart. But yeah, and this one, I think this one is just no different from this one. It's just the only difference is the gloves, which is the Sun and Manta. But everything is exactly the same. And of course, this is my Infinity War outfit right here as well too. Um, Pretty much the only difference is just the hands, chest piece, and shoulders. Everything else from bottom is completely the same. And what I'm currently using for this one is pretty much the Amazonian Conqueror um, for the chest piece. You can use this one as well. That's what I originally had it before. You can use this one, but I just went with this one instead. I like the way how the design is as well too. It's not too slimmed down. It's more like it's a bit more bulked up as well. So yeah. And then for the shoulders, it's going to be Retribution. So you get this from Birds of Prey as well too. And then for the hands, these is the Green Arrow hands piece, the high density hands. So you pretty much get this from the high density capsule. But anything that's from the capsule, like the Two Face or the high density one, you can all get that from Booster Gold. Okay. And then I did say lastly for this one, but this is the finale. I'm sorry if I kept this too long, guys. I just want to show all the styles so that by the time, if you guys want to make Captain America, this style is here for everyone. And this is last but not least my Winter Soldier outfit. So pretty much um, for the chest piece, I am rocking with the Kryptonian Flexu chest piece. I believe you get this from it's really hard. I think you get this from a treasure chest. I think that's the only best way to get it from. And then currently using the magnetic paladin shoulders so that it can look like the straps on to connect it to the shield. And for the hands, Psycho Jester, legs, Aeronaut, feet, Two-Face Clown, and then the waist, I believe is going to be the Midnight waist. Let me make sure that yes, it's going to be the midnight waist. So yes, so with this one, you can use the reason why I kept it like this so that it kind of looks like just to show off the emblem a little bit more. You can use the hold on, you can use the Gotham's Knight. Yeah, you can use the Gotham Knight chest piece like this, just so that the emblem can like be more out a little bit more with the Gotham Outlaw, um, with the Gotham Outlaw gloves. Sorry, where is it? And then yeah, with the Gotham Outlaw gloves, you can do this version. This you can't do the comic. I did this originally because with the comic book version, but you also can do either version as well. So depending on which route you go, if you want to do the comic book version, this is kind of like the best version to the comic book version. Well, except for the legs, because never mind. I mean, I completely use these legs, but I just went with the MCU route instead. So this is more like the MCU. But yeah. So guys, thank you guys again for watching this video. I know it's a little bit too long. I was trying to get through all the styles that I can, so I could briefly explain, each one. And I know I talked a little bit a lot, but bear with me. But yes, guys, again, this is my Captain America style video. If you guys want me to recommend, if you have any honest recommendations on who I should do as of like anime, Marvel, DC, whatsoever, I can do it for sure. I'll try my best to doing it, or any other comic. Um, and look out for another video that's going to be dropping tomorrow as well too, which is going to be a content run. Um, but other than that, yeah. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. Um, and let me know what you guys want to see for more videos. All right, deuces.